Pray, but don't pray haphazardly. Don't pray casually and without intentionality. Pray in alignment with the truth of God. This takes attention. This takes forethought. This takes intentionality to make sure you know what the promises of God are so you can line yourself up in prayer with what it is that God has already said. Someone asked, why do we pray when God has already promised it? Why do we waste our breath in prayer if God has promised it? If he's declared it, if he's going to do it, then why pray? The reason is because prayer is the key that begins to unlock the resources of heaven so that they are unleashed onto the landscape of our earth's reality. Prayer doesn't manipulate God. It gives us access to the things that God has already planned to do for us anyway. Prayer is this beautiful opportunity that he gives us to partner with him in seeing his kingdom come and his will being done on earth as it is in heaven. Our God has already given us the key to work with him and be in conjunction with him as his purposes are unleashed on planet earth. Why wouldn't we use a key like this? So when we see, hear, and understand God's promises, it shouldn't dull our prayer life and make us lazy in prayer. Instead, it should ignite our prayer lives with an extra measure of confidence and assurance that we would otherwise lack. Now that we know God's promises, instead of floundering in our prayer lives, now we have some concrete truth to rest on what we're saying. God's promises then become a roadmap for us, a track to follow so that our prayers are actually rooted in something specific. God's promises become an arrow pointing us in the right direction. And of themselves, those prayers actually become destination too. You don't have to know the details of how everything will work out, but you can base every single prayer directly on the promises of God because he is a man that he should not lie. Drop an ashe if you agree and pass this to someone who needs it. Like, follow, subscribe, and share as we rebuild the city. If you want help to rebuild your life, family, and city, ask for our blueprint at info Rebuild the City, and let's rebuild the city. Ashe.